What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you are doing well. And you know, in sneakerheads in general, there's two camps, I feel like. One, they really like the unboxing and the shoe boxes and how those shoes are presented, and the others, more or less indifferent, don't really care. I think it depends on the release, and I don't necessarily go deep into unboxings on this channel, but I do show them all because I think that the unboxing experience can really elevate the way you might feel about a shoe. I think when they put a lot of thought into the unboxing and they execute it right, it goes a long way in making a shoe just that much more special, and the ones we're talking about today definitely fit the bill. But what's really cool is that they are not a crazy hyped sneaker. But while we're on the subject of unboxings, I gotta ask you guys a quick opinion. I mean, whether you think this is something that you might want to see on the channel. I used to collect basketball cards back in the day, and I just kind of got back into it, learning that how crazy things have gotten, and it's just piqued my interest. So I didn't realize how hard it was to get my hands on basketball cards these days. That's crazy in and of itself. So I've been picking up some packs here or there, but being the collecting, hoarding type of person that I am, I haven't opened up any of them, and now I thought to myself, maybe this is something you guys want to see. So I've got these here. I've got about like 12 packs of these. Is this something that you guys want to see on the channel? Maybe a little unboxing, unveiling of what we might have in these packs? You let me know if that's something you want to see. Now, on to the subject at hand. You will know if you've been here long enough that I am definitely into the socks and sandals vibes, the dad sandals. I am all about it. I'm all about the comfort. I'm all about the straps. I think it is dope. And this pair, Sandals / mules, that we have today are no different. Today we are talking about the Nike Offline 2.0 in this beautiful olive green natural colorway. Yeah, you kind of understand where we're going with today's video. Some of you are gonna hate it, some of you are gonna love it. All of you better respect the dad sandal. Let's first take a closer look. Alright guys, welcome back, and now you've seen a closer look of these bad boys right here. Welcome to the channel. The returning subscribers, it's always good to see your smiling faces. If you are new here, consider joining the fam. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I want you guys to be a part of it. Your likes, comments, subscription, engagement, all of that is what makes this sneaker channel great. It's not me, it's you, and I appreciate each and every last one of you. Also, check out the links in the description. Protective shoe spray and cleaning kits to keep your kicks clean. My favorite sneaker books, as well as links to cop these bad boys right here. Multiple colorways that just dropped in these bad boys right here. Now let's talk about these, and I gotta be up front right off the bat. I have been wearing these for months now. We're talking spring and summer. All summer I was rocking these in a different colorway. I've got both here for you to check out the unboxing and the on foot and all of that. These things are crazy, and I love them. I love them because they're crazy. I love them because they do what they're trying to do, and I think it's really interesting what these mules are trying to do. According to Nike, these are mules. I feel like they're more like sandals because they're open toe here, but whatever the case, these are called the Offlines, and they do have some serious ACG vibe to them, but they are technically not from ACG. They are from the 354, the innovation-focused experimental type line you see from Nike. That's where these come from, and these are definitely experimental and definitely innovative in some ways, starting with the unboxing. So you get this giant box. It says Offline. It's got some unique branding on it, and then there's this upper tray where you find the insert for this shoe. The insole is massive. It's like the size of a midsole of a standard shoe, and underneath that tray then you have the sandals / mules themselves. And I love this presentation. It's this big ostentatious box for a kind of big ostentatious footwear, if you will, but it's really cool what they're trying to do with this. This is considered a off-day type of recovery shoe, if you will, and that is down to the insole and the shoe itself. So that here, this insole you see is, like I said, very thick, and I read something about there being micro beads in here, but I don't feel any. But regardless, it's a nice cushion, but still pretty decently firm when it has to be insert, and you slide that into the mule sandal part itself. There's a little bit more cushion here, but you know, this thing is also very heavy. Like, this is like almost as heavy as a boot. And so you slide this bad boy into there and you've got yourself an off-day recovery type shoe. And what they mean, or what I mean by when I say that, is this is meant for your recovery days, kind of to feel good on your foot, to give you a little bit of a foot massage as you're walking around. And I think they purposely made this a little bit heavier too, so that it kind of slows you down on purpose. And there is something about the fit that is a little bit of a con for me when it comes to wearing this shoe casually throughout your day. We'll get into it, but I think this is all by design. Like the heaviness of this, obviously the cushion here, the kind of massaging feel it gives to your foot, it's really trying to help you just recover and feel a little bit better, give you a little baby foot massage as you're walking around, because we all deserve to take a break, and it's important. Rest and recovery is as important as training, no matter what you're doing, whether it be mental, physical, job, whatever the case. And they personify that with this sneaker. Like here on the heel, it says it's okay to take a break. I love that messaging. I think it's important for your mental health, your physical health, regardless. That's super dope. And this shoe really does kind of cradle you and comfort you the way like some really comfortable sweatpants or a hoodie will. It's got that nice feeling to it. And I can't really say scientifically if this is actually helping you recover better. I just do know it makes you feel a little bit better. And I love the vibe that's happening here. So obviously you're gonna rock these with the nice tall socks. You're gonna be comfortable. You're gonna just kind of slide around. That's what I feel like this shoe sneaker mule thing is meant to do. And I love the aesthetic. I love the look of it. And like I said before, and I already know, this is definitely not for everybody, but I will say I got some nice compliments on these when I've worn them out to different places, even from people that I never really would have expected. Maybe they were making fun of me behind my back, but I don't care. I wear what I like. So I just overall love the experience of wearing these. They were comfortable. They felt good. I felt like they looked cool. But let's talk about the fit and the feel and the kind of use case here. This is probably more meant for your around the house, very light things, light walking. You're not doing anything too crazy in these, because I've found that they slide off your foot really easily. So they're a little snug to put on, and you can loosen it here or there with the lacing system, but there's just nothing that's holding this into place, holding your heel and your foot in place in the back here. So then when you do walk, these are pretty heavy. They're heavy enough that the momentum kind of throws the shoe off your foot a little bit, and you got to be cognizant of keeping your foot in there if you're doing some moderate to even faster walking. So this maybe, like I said, it's by design, but this is keeping you at a deliberately slow pace, because otherwise you kind of got to curl your front toes to keep your foot in there, and then that's kind of negating the whole recovery offline aspect of the shoe, right? Because you don't want your feet to be tense in here. You want them to be relaxed and get the little foot massage and be cushioned and all that. So that's something to keep in mind. This is definitely unlike the ACG Deschutes, where you can do a lot of stuff, including hike in those sandals. This is the most laid back, the most casual, the most lazy type of footwear almost imaginable in a lot of ways. This wants you to keep it low and slow. As far as the look, I feel like I am drawn to it because it does kind of have that ACG aesthetic to it, the layering here, the technical looking fabrics. I love the wavy little suede cut you have here, making me think a lot about those Pata Air Max 1s that have been dropping that everyone's going crazy for. A little bit of wave action there, nice organic shapes, technical type of lace you have here, and then the Nike swoosh on the top. I love the colorway. I think this colorway looks really good. I have a light bone colorway as well. That's the one that I wore all summer. Then there was a really dope dark black anthracite type of colorway as well. I will have all those linked in the description. So aesthetics wise and looks wise, I really like the way that just this kind of looks and feels. I love the vibe that this is giving off. I love this cork here around the back here, this nice cork heel counter. Again, adding different materials, textures, layers, makes this thing feel a lot more higher end than the price point would suggest, because this was $130. Now, they're still technically sandal mules, and that's a lot of money for, I guess, sandals / mules. But when you look at the materials and the weight and the presentation and everything you get with the shoe, it kind of feels like a deal to me. At least that's how I feel. You guys let me know what you think, and if you have a pair of these, let me know what your experience is with these as well, because I think overall this is just such a cool, innovative type of thing from Nike that didn't get a lot of attention or hype, but I feel like it's an if you know type of thing. And if you're into this type of vibe and aesthetic, or you like to push boundaries in terms of your fashion, your personal style, this can be a really cool addition to your wardrobe. And I am thrilled to now have 2 different pairs, and I might mess around and grab a 3rd pair, because you just don't know when these are going to drop again. And thankfully, they're available right now. In terms of sizing, I guess you could size these down a little bit to get more of a snug fit, and maybe it would stay on my foot better if I sized down, but I went with my true size and they're super comfortable. So I would probably stick with the true size because these are meant not to be a snug fitting performance type of shoe. You definitely want just to be leisurely in these, and I don't think making them snug is going to help the case really. It might, but I went with my true size, and that's what I would ultimately recommend to anyone asking about sizing with this pair. And that does it for me, guys, on this video of these crazy Nike Offline 2.0s in this beautiful medium olive colorway. What do you think about these? Let me know down in the comments. I'm really interested to see what people think about these because I feel like it's going to be a love or a hate type of thing. I think they're fantastic. And if you're not feeling these, let me know what type of casual sneaker, mule, sandal thing you usually rock on a day-to-day basis. I want to know down in the comments. And of course, if you are new here, consider joining the fam. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I want you guys to be a part of it. Your likes, comments, subscriptions, engagements, all of that. You guys are what makes the sneaker channel great. It's not me, it's you. And I appreciate each and every last one of you. Also, check out my helpful links down in the description below. Protective shoe spray and cleaning kits to keep your kicks clean, my favorite sneaker books, as well as links to cop these bad boys right here in multiple colorways. So check those out. The affiliate links help me out. I very much appreciate you guys using those. And with all that being said, hope you have a good day, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.